This was Russia. Wow. That's a strange rush around. I'm surprised so many people got points. So I wonder what I missed. What is going on, guys? Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. We are back on the Play Along League. This is leg number 8 out of 15. Links are in the description if you want to play this week's league and this week's no moving, panning, or zooming challenge. And yeah, let's check out the leaderboard. We are up to number 13. I think we broke number 7 last week, but we unfortunately didn't have the best seed ever. In fact, we were actually like number 80 or something. So that's why we have moved down a little bit here. Here are the top guys, and here is the top 25. So let's head straight into today's challenge, which is on Desolate Places, a map with a lot of desolate places, as the name implies. We've got 1 minute and 30 per round, and no moving. So here we go to the first round, and this one does appear desolate indeed. Got some guys here. Not really sure what they look like, but we're certainly in some kind of forest here. We've got some Scots pines, perhaps? So I was thinking these guys kind of looked Asian, but this is probably going to be Europe. Although we got some rubbish on the ground here. So yeah, I still think this looks more like Europe than Asia. Could be North America too, I suppose, but yeah. I do wonder. We've got some sneakers here. I think I will have to go somewhere up in this region of Europe. And whereabouts? It's a little hilly, but certainly nothing massive. How do these guys dress? They got jeans on, cap. I don't know. It's not easy to say. We're on a dirt road. Can't really use many of those normal Geoguessr clues, but perhaps it could be like Estonia or something like that. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Estonia. Maybe on these islands. I can imagine the map creator using a location from those islands. So I'm going to go for that. We'll see if we're wrong. And okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. We have actually gone pretty well here. This was in Latvia, but 4,400 is certainly a good result. Definitely had a Baltic vibe to it, and considering the clues, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so next time we are next to a fence here. We have a 1-story house, very blue ocean, kind of more than you'd expect here. Okay, we've got a lot of rubbish on the ground, unfortunately. A few pines, a few Australian-looking trees as well, almost here. That's interesting. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking of somewhere in the Pacific or Southeast Asia. They're my two main thoughts at this point. These trees are certainly interesting. Could be South America too. Could certainly be South America. Could be like southern Brazil, like a really strange Uruguay or something like that. But I think Asia's more likely. This is a Nissan, I think. Looks more like a Nissan or some kind of Asian pickup truck. It's red soil, huh? So somewhere up here maybe. Could it be Papua New Guinea? I don't know about Papua New Guinea. It's a bit sus. Could we be in a place like this? I'm not convinced, to be honest. Elsewhere, Solomon Islands? Maybe Solomon Islands. Could that make sense? I think it could. I think that would be a super guess if we got it correct, but I'm still not convinced, to be honest. I don't know where the people live, unfortunately, either, so I don't know. I'm going to guess Papua New Guinea. Could certainly be Indonesia, maybe even Philippines. Let's hope for the best here. That's all we can do. Man, oh man. This one was in Port Martin. So who owns this? Mauritius? Is that a Mauritius flag? Hold up, is that a Mauritius flag? I'm thinking now. Yeah, that's a Mauritius flag, so there you go. Is this part of Mauritius? If it is, then, well, he's done himself a good service there, Leo. Maybe he is literally from Mauritius and knew where that was. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So here we go, MHGE 48019. This guy looking pretty Indian. I think I've heard that like when people wear like tighter jeans, more likely to be Indian than Pakistani. So I can't remember if that is the is the clue, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. So yeah, MHGE. We have the name of the subdivisions here. So if we were MH, I'm not really sure if I can see any that would quite fit that. MH. Okay, this one has an M and an H in it. So perhaps we could be up here near Bhutan. That would almost make sense, I think. So could that be it? Yeah, I'm not exactly confident there, but it could make sense. It could make sense if that was the kind of like shortening of the province name or the state name. So let's go for that. We'll go up in the hills somewhere here. If this is correct, then this is going to be an insane guess. So wish me the best. Wish me the best of luck. And... oh man, I got excited for a second. It was India, and this was actually in, M.A. Maharashtra. Maharashtra. So there you go. A decent guess, I think. And I'm surprised it was so green over there, actually. I kind of would have associated this part of the country with being a little bit drier. But there you have it. Up in the hills, it gets pretty green. So we got the right country at least. And is this location broken? It appears that this one is broken. So I like... well, it's a desolate places map. So let's click somewhere desolate. I'll say over here. Seems like a decent shout. And this one was up in the Northwestern Territory, so 42 points. Seems like everyone pretty even there, as it should be. And at least this one's not broken. This one is actually... I thought it was going to be official coverage. It's not. Ooh. So is this North America, or is this Europe, or is this Asia? I'm not really sure off the bat. Some kind of river here. Could be like northern Canada. Kind of reminds me of stuff I've seen up there. Could be northern Norway as well. Maybe feeling a bit more Norwegian to me now that I'm looking. The kind of scrawny trees. What's this car over here? Impossible to tell whether it's Asian or... actually, this one might look more American than European. Could be a Range Rover though. Ooh, that's kind of tough. It's hard to tell. Maybe a car expert could get it, but I can't. So yeah, Canada. It's either Canada or like Norway or northern Sweden or something like that. In terms of the little flowers and everything, yeah, I really couldn't say here. What's the person wearing? Is that feeling more European? More European fashion? I feel like they're kind of European looking shoes. I don't know, I'm really clutching at straws right now. Let's go somewhere up here. It's hilly enough. I'm gonna go in that national park there. Let's see here. And okay, that's good. That's actually in Russia, near Murmansk, but we get 4,000 points, so a good effort, I would say. And 10,000, let's see how everyone did. I'm pretty happy with 10,000 points there, to be honest, although the India guess left a bit to be desired. So let's see where we ended up. We are going to be in number 34, so I'll consider that a win. Definitely a tough seed indeed. And yeah, let's see, everyone who played, we've definitely been getting a bunch more people inside the seeds, so it's very good. And we ended up having 175, 179 players. So the lowest scores here, 32, 100. So yeah, a few tough ones in here. Then kind of the average scores starting to pick up from the 2,000 mark. Seems like a lot of people getting around 3 as opposed to the others. But yeah, we had a good number of people playing here. There's Hezbollah. Nice, I like that. Okay, so let's check out the top 10 and see how everyone else did who guessed really well. So we had both of the Greeks scraping into the top 10 here today as well. So that Northwestern Territories one, I'm just trying to remember. Oh yeah, that was the black screen. So that's why we had such diverse guesses, a lot in Kenya. I think maybe I've been involved in propagating this myth that it's off in Kenya, because in my experience, I have not got it right a single time. I think the broken locations are all around the spot. As for this Mauritius one, for some reason, people are getting it really well in the top 10. I wonder what it was that gave it away. Perhaps something, I mean, yeah, even Nakas going over there in the Bahamas. So, as for this India one, I was the only one to guess up here. I mean, fair enough, I guess. My guess for the MH was a little bit, yeah, a little bit suspect. People must have also got that one was more likely than that one. Anyhow, I still kind of like my guess. As for this one all the way up here, we had even some quite far south guesses, but those trees definitely looked northern and a bunch of good guesses. Perhaps the uploader name was Russian there, but I have the uploader names turned off, so yeah, that could well be the case. And then the Baltics one, everyone in the top got, but that is to be expected because they were the top guys. So that is it for that one. Let's move on to the NMPZ and see how you guys did on that. Okay, so this one is looking rather Filipino, I would say. We've got a concrete road as opposed to a bitumen road. It's very tropical. It's definitely very tropical. This guy appears to be driving the right-hand side of the road. That's my main clue, apart from the road, that it's going to be Philippines. And so it kind of feels like a similar climate to like the Cocos or something like that. Unfortunately, it's a little bit further up. So I'm going to say we're probably south here. Probably going to be in the South Island. Can we see any mountains? Not particularly, but we're looking to the south. So, yeah, I don't mind that. Somewhere in the middle of the South Island would make sense, I think. So let's see if we're correct about that. And okay, it's a little bit further north. 4,200 points is okay though. Next one is going to be in Russia. This one is definitely Russia with all these bollards all around this clearing. This one has the kind of feeling that you get around Krasnoyarsk, I feel like. And we're looking to the south and we do see hills but no mountains. So that could certainly fit. We're going east to west roughly. Actually, no, we're kind of going diagonally. So maybe something like that. Let's go near Kansk. I'm not confident with this guess. It certainly could be on the other side of Kazakhstan, but let's see. And yeah, it's on the other side of Kazakhstan. Unfortunate. Maybe that's where I would have clicked otherwise, but yeah, it looks like we're not going to be in contention here if everyone's getting good scores like that. So unfortunate, but that's how Russia works, ain't it? Got a green leaf here. That's interesting. Single white line in the center. Off the bat, it was kind of giving me Spain vibes. A bit green for Spain, perhaps, though. So, I know there's like a green leaves glitches in North Macedonia, but I don't think so on this occasion. I'm not sure. I think it's too flat for North Macedonia. So yeah, where would we be if we were in Spain? Maybe somewhere around here? Would we be? Not really sure. Italy is also possible, of course. Otherwise, Balkans also possible as well. So, not really sure here. Maybe Italy is a good shout just because it's nice and central. This pole feels fairly round, so kind of tossing up between Spain and Italy here, to be honest. I think I'm gonna stick with Spain, actually. I'm gonna trust my first instinct. And this was Russia. Wow. That's a strange Russia round. I'm surprised so many people got points. So I wonder what I missed. Maybe if I exited full screen, I could have seen more. Maybe these guys are playing wide aspect ratio. But impressive stuff. My viewers are absolutely handing it to me right now. This is a bit depressing. Next one is going to be Cambodia. It's fairly dry. When it gets dry, I'm thinking fairly central, generally speaking. So let's just go there. Not much else to say, I think. Yeah, we're on the other side of Phnom Penh. And yeah, seems like most people getting good scores there. Final round of this video. We have a single yellow line in the center. Is this Korea? I think this kind of brick here looks quite Korean to me. The obviously yellow center line is quite Korean. It says Andy on the road, like Woody's boot or something. These red flowers are certainly kind of tropical looking as well. So the other option is Japan, I guess, with a single yellow, but not particularly feeling Japanese, I would say. So maybe somewhere southern, maybe Jeju. Seems like we have ocean out there, maybe to our, what would that be, to our west? So I might go like right here. Not exactly confident, but let's see it. Let's see it, shall we? And single yellow line. How did I forget? This was, of course, Colombia. So 1 point. A fantastic fail for you guys there. One of my worst ever seeds. So let us see how much everyone beat us by. Even with the 2 decent guesses, certainly not enough. So we are going to be all the way at the bottom, I dare say. Let's see how everyone did. That last one was particularly disappointing. Although, to be fair, it was kind of a tough round. Okay, so it seems like I wasn't at the bottom. That is quite happy. We're at number 96 and we actually managed to come 58. So, you know, even on my worst day, not looking too bad. So let's check out how everyone in the top did here. Certainly a number of people failing here, but the top score being 23,000. If Nando's was playing legit, then that is certainly impressive. And Poison, well, I'm pretty sure Poison plays legit, and 22,000 is a really great score. So let's see how everyone did. These Russia ones, obviously everyone in the top 10 are getting this one pretty close, so that's no surprise. But this one, how has everyone gotten so close there? So you guys got to tell me in the comments what gave it away. And as for the Colombia, obviously everyone getting pretty close here. My big failure. The Philippines was one of our better guesses, but even then, most people getting closer than me. And the Cambodia, again, same kind of deal. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. Sorry for letting you down this week, but at least the first seed was pretty much fun. Yeah, enjoyed playing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit the links in the description and play along yourself, because I would love to have you along. See you in the next video. Catch you later.